What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Texas Shark Radio. I'm your host, Lukey Smith,
I'm your host, Ty Smith.
and this week's show has a lot in store. We got a couple of guests in the background. We got DNA Productions talking about Fish Fest. We got Catch of the Week. We're going to talk about the weather. We got Jen Nolan. Hopefully, she drops by, talks about what she's got going on. She's also got a raffle. And, of course, there were some sharks caught this week. So, you guys sit tight and we'll get right into it.
Oh, is this what I'm supposed to play it? Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
Y'all see what I got to deal with?
Come on.
Try to put on a good show, and man, it's like working with your sister's kids or something, guys. Of course, y'all know my feeling. Let me put it on the comments because I know that. I hope they roast you tonight, Ty.
Anyways, what's up, Roger? Alan, my man, Miranda. Hi, Nick Fuller. Y'all, Nick Fuller and his squad this weekend. Well, Nick didn't do it, but you know his squad did. So Joseph, John William, Daniel, my man, Lone Star, Surf Adventures, Glenn Zeno, Russell, Jeff Myers. What's up?
Get him, Miranda.
Whatever. All right, dude. I'll work on that.
Hey, y'all, there's a raffle going on for Jen Nolan. She's got that kayak and some other things going on. So I'm going to post her Cash App. And you guys get over there and get raffled out for that. They're drawing for it at 10 tonight. They were supposed to do it on the show. Jen is coming on. She's trying to find a place to pull over. She's having some trouble. But they had to postpone it due to some stuff. So they're drawing for that kayak at 10 o'clock tonight. So you still got several hours to get in on that. But I am fixing to post in the thread right here her Cash App. And you guys get over there. It's $20 a chance. They're drawing for several things. I'm not sure really what they're drawing for. But y'all get over there. Get entered. And it's 6 chances for 100. 20 chance for one, but that kayak is like $1,000 kayak or something.
Yeah, it's a nice kayak.
It's a Viking. There's Jen here.
All right,
so she's coming in. So she's just having a little trouble right now, but she's gonna be here. So and she'll talk about all that. But there is her Cash App. You guys get in on that raffle. She's doing this to fish a tournament trail, a women's tournament trail. So she's raising money to pursue her dreams. So let's help her out, I guess. So, we got a catch of the week this week, Ty? Been a while, ain't it?
Yeah. We do have a catch of the week this week. It has been a while.
It's a Viking.
Aspire.
It's a Viking Aspire. It's nice. We'll try to post some pictures of it here in a minute. Of course, I think when she'll go through everything.
What am I doing wrong?
A lot, Ty.
Thanks. You're very helpful.
So, yeah, well, there we go.
Catch of the week, Team Sharkaholics, Angler, Erica Green, Species, female sandbar, length 86 inches.
Doing it. First one of the year.
Was it? No, it wasn't the first. James Rye was the first one.
I don't think so, Bo.
No. James Rye had the first shark on Texas Shark Radio or Rodeo this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Erica was the first one.
No, he made a post about it and everything.
If he's on here, I don't follow him too much.
Anthony, Brian, Michael, what's up? All right, so yeah, things are heating up, y'all. Was it a Mako, Anthony?
Oh my
All
god.
right, all right, all right. I'm gonna stop reading the comments before I get in trouble. Um, yeah. So it's starting to warm up. The water's starting to warm up. We had a lost first tiger caught of the year that I know of in
That
Texas.
tiger wasn't lost.
It was lost. That
He
tiger was
wasn't lost. He
lost.
knew what he's doing. He doing something here. He know what he do. He ain't been here before.
But it went to a very. Oh, Erica's was first.
I told you.
Dang, I
Can
was
we get
wrong.
an apology? Can I get an apology?
No, you can't.
Damn. Y'all see, that's what I got to deal with.
But
Here at Shark Radio, we're fixing to start taking applications.
that's fine. That's fine. I like to see somebody do what I do with.
uh, it would be challenging.
Well, anyways, yeah, but it is starting to warm up. Water temp is starting to come up. Probably a couple more weeks before things really start to kick off. I hope it's only a couple more weeks. But I'm excited. I'm ready, and so yeah. But we're gonna pull up Nick's and his team's catch of the week. I'm just gonna call it catch of the week because it is the best shark that's been caught so far this year. And then in Texas, y'all.
They're coming on next week. Talk about that, by the way.
Oh, I'm still gonna bring it up
That's
because
fine.
everyone sees
No,
it.
that's fine. We can do it. Hell yeah, for sure. Great catch, man.
Yeah, it was awesome catch.
But they will be on. But they will be on next week, by the way, everybody. So they'll be on talking about that catch
And then we might have. Do we have anybody else other than them?
next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a lineup.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna pick one out of the lineup and get it lined up. But we got to line up a heavy hitter. So yeah, there's guests. We got guests. Absolutely. From here to September, we got guests.
Anthony. Anthony's really upset with me, Nick, and we'll talk about that later. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it was awesome catch. Shark
Wait,
fishing is starting off strong.
did Anthony listen to you this weekend and regretting his decision?
It was not just me.
What it sounds like.
It was not just me. The debate
Anthony,
was.
you know better.
It was not me. I'm telling you, it was not just me. The debate was either mosquitoes and sharks or no sharks and no mosquitoes.
So I guess your little whiny butt picked the no mosquitoes, no sharks.
No, that's not what happened.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
That's all right.
That's what it sounds like to me. No, but fishing is about to heat up.
Yeah.
Nick and them caught some sandbars and stuff too.
Hey,
I think
stop. You're getting me in trouble. You're getting me in more trouble than I already am in. But
they wasn't biting. Sharks are biting, skeeters are biting. Guaranteed.
Yeah. But so we have an awesome. Are we waiting on Jen or are we?
She'll jump on later. We'll just move it all up. It's all good, man. Just continue on what you got going on there, Ty.
So we have an awesome group coming on. It is DNA Productions. We're gonna let you. Obviously we're gonna let them tell. Oh my gosh, I can't speak right now. We are going to let them tell y'all.
I'll be taking applications this week, y'all.
Tell y'all what they're about, who they are. We got to meet them at the Houston Fishing Show. They're awesome people. They're great people. They're us in a nutshell.
Basically,
they are. Yeah, they fit in great. They are part of us, and they're doing an event that we would love for all of y'all to be come into, and they're going to talk about that tonight. So.
We just run into them by chance. We was just walking around, and they was handing out flyers, and we looked at one of their flyers, and we got to talking, and next thing you know, here we are.
Did you say flowers, by the way?
I did it first, flowers. Yeah.
I'm taking applications too, everybody. So there you go. But all right, so you want to bring them on, Lukey?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Welcome,
hi guys.
What's up?
Thank y'all for we'd like to apply.
Don't get paid. Just let you know.
Both of y'all are better looking for sure, so that's a plus.
Thank you. I don't know about that, but all right.
Yeah. So this is DNA Productions. Donnie and Amanda, right?
right. Yeah.
Donnie and Amanda. That's where DNA Productions come from, and they're putting on Fish Fest. It's going to be down in Port Aransas on April the 13th and 14th, if I'm correct. Yep. So we'll let them tell us all about it, but they got a lot planned for that event. So we'll just give them the floor and let them tell us all about what they got going on.
You want to do
All
it?
right.
We have our share of bloopers too, believe me. Yeah, I'm Donald. I go by Donnie Nesloni, and I've grown up here. I was born here in 1975, and I was born basically in a shrimp boat, oyster boat type of person. My cousins are all guide fishermen in the boating, fishing industry. And I've been wanting to do an event like this, Fish Fest, for a long time. I mean, just for a long time. And I met Amanda here, and she's really talented at skills. You know, she works in an office, and she has a full-time job. I have a lot more time than she does. And I was looking for a way to get back, something to do with my time. Honestly, I'd worked really hard in construction my whole life, and the fishing's such a big deal here. We don't have a fish fest, and I'm thinking, what better thing to do to draw some attention to our community, make it a free event. We could try to, give back any way we can, get everybody involved, and Amanda is like the perfect partner to have for all this.
Yeah, we've got Oyster Fest, we've got Crawfish Fest, which is awesome. All of it is, but nobody does a fish fest down here, and nobody does a long distance casting competition down here either. Which we were very excited to meet Nick and some of the long distance casters to talk about that, and we need some education on that, Nick.
Is Nick here?
No,
but we are.
No, Nick Myers is not here. Nick Fuller's here, but Nick
Okay.
Myers is not here. He will be though.
But
Okay.
Daniel's here.
Daniel's
Hey,
here.
Daniel.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
Daniel Lassett.
He's
He's a long distance caster, so he's going to be
awesome.
interested to hear about this. So basically, have y'all had a fish fest before?
Never. This is the inaugural.
First
We've been
one.
wanting to do it for years, and it's just finally we're excited. It's finally coming to be this year.
So what do y'all have as far as from the start of your event to the end of your event? What do y'all got going on during this event?
So it's April 13th and 14th. It's Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be on the beautiful Con Brown Harbor in Aransas Pass, Texas. And we have got live music all day. It's going to start from noon, go to 9 o'clock on Saturday, and then noon to 9 o'clock, to 6 o'clock on Sunday. And we have got a huge vendor market, lots of room. It's going to be right there on the water. We've got the big Budweiser stage overlooking the water. And we're going to have a cast for cash, which is, we coin it the fish hole. It's a little bit like cornhole, but we're using fishing poles and tires. And then we've got live music all day. We've also got the long distance casting. Now the long distance casting competition, we're going to start the prize pot at $200, and it's going to go up as the event goes on and people get signed up.
We're going to offer some 50-50 ticket events where people can, as they're there, maybe throw in $1 in and attempt to cast or something and see if they can make it in a tire. Basically, we came up with the game. We coined it fish hole. It's just like cornhole, she was saying. And the people are going to score points, and we're going to raise the pot for the long distance cast and the fish hole tournament. And we anticipate it getting pretty big during the day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then we've also got a friend of mine has a Kyle Cares Amoeba Awareness Foundation that they started in Central Texas, and she reached out to me about the pin perch and the sheep's head tournament. She supports children's activities as long as it's not fresh water, and so they've put in some money to sponsor some fishing poles. So every child that gets 16 and under that gets signed up for our pin perch and or our sheep's head competition, we're going to try and donate a free fishing pole, new youth pole to them, and some gear. So we're still taking fishing poles as donations, and you can find us on Facebook and just message me, text me, look at our website, send pigeons. I'll reach out to you anyway I can. But yeah, we've got a lot going on. We got a lot of good sponsors too. So we've been real blessed with some very supportive community.
the fishing community, some people that are pretty big here locally, like Towboat US and Chris's Marine, title sponsored the event. So they're the main reason that this is going to happen. And then we have a lot of other sponsors too that really pitched in, and not just, with money, but with different things, trash, porta potties.
Ice.
It's a big deal. And, it takes a lot of work, and, people ask why we do it. And we're like, well, why do you shark fish? It's, I think you find a passion in life, something you're passionate about. And you say, hey, I have some way that, a future here and doing something I enjoy doing, and just go in and take the risk. What do you have to lose?
Cody, the location is on Con Brown Harbor in Aransas Pass, Texas, and the tournament's going on both days, and we're going to announce the winners, I believe, at 4:00 on Sunday. And then we did say that there was a 200 starting prize pot for the long distance casting, but we've also got a $400 starting prize pot for the fish hole tournament too. And you're welcome to sign up the day of, but we'd love to have you guys sign up in advance so we know who's coming.
So, and how would they do that?
Yeah, you can go to my website. That's www.dnaproductions.events. Or you can just email me, Amanda@dnaproductions.events.
Or Facebook. You could probably type in Fish Fest Aransas Pass and get to us that way.
Yeah. Or you can call me. That's fine too.
Now, you said you had the Budweiser stage. What do you got planned for that? What you got planned for that Budweiser stage?
A killer lineup. It's all local musicians, and I'm a musician, and we're proud to support local musicians and give them an event that they can perform at. Amanda's grown up in and around the music industry. She knows a lot more about music than me, although I'm a musician. But there's some really great lineups here. Rich Lockhart, he's actually from Aransas Pass.
Yeah.
I've known him for years. He's very impressive.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Raul Ayala, we went to his graduation party last year. He's a young, up and coming, really hot guitarist. The FBI Blues Band, they're like a 10-piece band. They're going to have some guest appearances at our event. Some prizes that we wouldn't say famous, but they're not famous.
They're infamous.
Yeah, they played with some really big people. We have the Haslett brothers. They played at the Fort Stock Rodeo for like 10 years. They can play like 6 hours, never play the same song twice. And
then we got the young kid, Carson Miller and the Coastal Cowboys. You guys know them, you said.
Oh, yeah. We know Carson very well. So
I don't think he's even 18 yet. So
no. Carson has played for us on the beach since he started playing a guitar several years back. I mean, I've watched him grow from a little boy to what he is now, basically fishing on the beach the last several years. Me and his dad, we're friends, and we would go fishing, and Carson was there, and he always brought his guitar.
Yeah, he's playing everywhere now, and his family's just great.
Yeah.
I love them.
You guys can check him out too. He's CarsonMillerMusic.com, if I'm right.
I'm not sure,
but he has his own Spotify, all kind of stuff like that.
Oh yeah, well he's really a kid. Impressed. He knows how to do that stuff.
Yeah, he's got all.
We're barely trying to figure out how to do this podcast thing.
That is true. So, what are you going? You're breaking your entertainment up between Friday and Saturday, and then Saturday night you're having Saturday and Sunday, and then Sunday evening you're gonna have the who's gonna be your last band on there?
Carson.
Sunday's the last
Carson's
band.
Gonna close it out.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Awesome. We're gonna let him close it out, and he's got family coming in from I think Houston. They're driving in, and we got them in the VIP section. So if y'all want to sit next to the stage and in the VIP section, come on.
There's also a vendor market at our event. We're gonna have quite a few vendors.
Yeah, food trucks and stuff.
Between 40 and 60, we're anticipating vendors to do all types of fishing, not only just fishing, but baked goods and lemonade and food trucks and all the typical things, and bounce houses, and so it's going to be a really cool event. There's going to be a lot going on, and also something called a mullet toss that I didn't know about until I met Amanda.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what is this mullet toss? Have y'all heard of the mullet toss?
Nope, I've not.
Okay. So they have something in Florida. When I lived in the Everglades, they literally threw mullet. They hooked mullet at toilets. Okay, and it's just a bunch of stone crabbers, and it was just kind of a wacky thing to do. And so we thought, well, we'll just try it down here and see how it goes. I don't know. And Carson
Well,
Miller, cool kid, yeah.
you have a bunch of shark fishermen on. I'm sure they'd love to do something like that. So
Yeah, yeah. So
It's
anyway,
something quirky and something fun. We're gonna have some cool stuff going on. So
yeah,
hopefully everybody comes out. It's a free event. That's what's really cool about it. We're doing this totally free for the community. Anybody can walk up,
yeah,
come inside, sit down, enjoy free music all day, both days.
right,
If your kid wants to fish, they're 16 and under, they can get a free fishing pole.
yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be really cool.
Oh, and bring food items too. We are
Yeah.
taking food for food items or donations for the local food bank.
At the gate, we'll be asking for donations. Yes.
all right, so big things, guys. So we
Thanks,
got live music, which is a blast for everybody. Also, it is going to be April, guys. That's
April.
I mean that 13th.
Yeah, 13 and
14.
14. April
Yes,
13 and 14. April 13 and 14.
April 13th and 14th. You know, as shark fishermen, shark fishing should be like rocking and rolling by then. So that just gives us a chance to us Houston guys and everything. Just
There you
gives us
go.
a
Come
chance
on
to
down.
go down there and have a great time at the event. Then go catch some big sharks, hopefully. Um,
Man, to me, Port Aransas is one of the most beautiful places in Texas. I mean,
Yeah.
it just holds, to me personally, it holds a special place with me because it's always just, I don't know, when you get down to Port Aransas, it's like, man, it feels so good to be there, you know?
Yeah, you're. And
I don't,
we're constantly on vacation down here.
there's
Yes,
no doubt.
we've seen a lot of sheep's head lately, so we're looking just for the biggest sheep's head or the biggest pen perch. That's it. We don't have a whole lot of rules on this deal. Yeah,
cool.
Show up, have a good time, and enjoy
yeah,
yourself, sounds like.
Yeah,
yeah.
this is more of a family. Sounds like a family. Just all the fishermen coming together type thing.
Yeah, anybody. Just we've got gosh, I don't know, over 400 fishing guides down here. Everybody's just fish crazy down here, and we've got a lot of families, and so we're just putting on a free event for everybody to come join and bring in tourism, bring in you guys. We'd love to have you down here, you know. So just check out Aransas
Well,
Pass. We get
we try to make just about every event that we cover. Last year we covered several events, and we made those events. So if we cover the event, we usually do pretty good about trying to make it.
awesome. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay,
So
cool.
It gives me a reason to go fishing.
you can take your kid and wife on an outing, Ty. You can go fishing and have something for your wife and your kids to do.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah, we got bounce houses
Well, y'all are sponsors, so y'all are going to be in the VIP if y'all come. So
hey, right next to Carson's family.
Sweet.
There you
I
go.
will let her know.
We get along well with them.
Yeah, they're cool people. I like them.
I will definitely let her know. But
Yeah.
well, thank y'all very much for coming on. I'm excited about Fish Fest.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us. This really means a lot to us. We've never done anything like this before. So
What we do,
cool.
what we always do is through the events that we promote and sponsor. We always do a 3-show deal. So you guys a couple weeks before the show for your Fish Fest, and then like the week of, we'll have you guys back on to reintegrate everything.
Oh, great! Oh, wow, that's great. Thank you guys.
So y'all will be back on 2 more
All
times
right.
for sure.
Okay.
all right, we enjoyed it. Thank
I'll
you.
get it.
All
I'll
right.
get it.
Heck
Right.
yeah. No, you guys did great. No, you
Yeah,
guys
y'all
did
did
good.
an awesome job. Yeah,
Thank
y'all were
y'all.
great.
Sure,
So
yeah.
she went and bought the slide, okay? Y'all don't see it
That's
back
good.
here.
That's good. They work well. They work very well. That's good. So,
Thanks.
all right, guys. Well, hey, we appreciate y'all coming on. We look forward to chatting with y'all in the future. And you guys got a great thing going. We're
right.
great. We're happy to be behind it.
All right,
Thank
we
y'all.
appreciate y'all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, bye.
All right, so I'm going to bring it up one more time because we had somebody ask about dates again. April 13th through 14th, 2024, Con Brown Harbor, Aransas Pass. And like I said, they said, they got long distance casting competition. They got a accuracy fish hole competition, piggy perch. They're going to have live music, vendor market, family games. It's going to be a blast, y'all. Y'all show up, y'all support. Like I said, as you can tell, there are kind of people. So it should be a great event.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time for sure.
Yeah. So
Let's you gonna pull up that tiger shark you was talking about, or what? What you gonna do? Thought you was gonna pull it up.
You know, I
It'll be a good
was,
time.
but
Go
I
ahead.
don't want. No,
No,
'cause I don't know if I
No,
want to
go
give it
ahead.
to Nick.
No, look, you got all these people watching. Just bring it up. We don't even have to look at Nick's comments. Just bring the shark up,
I gotta find it first.
and then we'll have them on. We'll bring Nick on next week with his teammate and stuff too.
Boom.
Boom! Look at this thing. Jesus Christ! The only thing that could have been better than it being caught today was being caught on a leap year in February.
Shark was cold.
The shark is not lost though. Them sharks don't get lost. I'm sorry to tell you guys that the shark wasn't lost.
No, like I said, and Nick put a little story in here. The guy that caught it, Eric Schneider. So he's been searching for a shark like this for 4 or 5 years now, and he actually lasted. So he missed his unicorn during the tournament last year. So he obviously, he put in the work, and it paid off, y'all. A beautiful February 10-foot plus tiger shark.
That's great, dude. That is
Awesome fish.
awesome fish.
Beautiful.
Goes back to what we were saying about we're learning new things about our sport with the technology that we got. A lot of people say, "Oh well," but hey, that fish, we don't know what we're learning. We're still new to this. I don't think that shark was lost. That shark knows what he's doing. It's an apex predator of the ocean right there. He knows what he's doing.
I'm giving Nick crap. I mean, Nick and his team. What Nick caught 2 tiger sharks on Bolivar last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
he caught them when he was supposed to catch them.
Yeah, that is true. But still, tiger sharks on Bolivar. I mean, but that's just catching a tiger shark on Bolivar is rare enough.
That is true.
So I guess they got the tigers. Apparently, Nick and his team's got the tigers down. They know what they're looking for.
They know what they're doing.
So
sounds like they do.
No, I mean the water was green. It was green. I'm hoping for a lot of green water this year, Nick. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. Obviously, they don't. So there could be tiger sharks out there right now. There just wasn't a tiger shark where we were at.
That water is salty, Ty. There's tiger sharks in that water. It's got salt in it.
All right. We bringing on our homegirl?
Yeah, let's bring on Jen. She's in the background. She's got pulled over. She is safe where she can have a chat with us about everything she's got going on. So without further ado, let's bring on Mrs. Jen Nolan.
I can be Mr. I mean, I can be Mr.
You ain't no Mr. Girl. I done messed up a couple times now.
I'm accepting applications, y'all.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Fisherman is a universal term. We'll just go with that.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Jen? How are you tonight?
Man, I'm so excited to be back up here. I just got into town up in the north part of Texas in the Piney Woods. I'm at Sam Rayburn right now, but I'm headed to Toledo Bend, so I got about
Jen,
45 minutes.
You could have come to my house. You're probably less than 20 minutes from me right now.
Stop it! Where are you at? I'm sitting in the parking lot of the Stump.
I am just right outside Lufkin.
Come on now. I did surely see that on the map. So I think I'm about 20 miles south of you right now.
You sure are. I know exactly where you're at. You're standing over there by the damn liquor store.
I am, and I don't drink, so it's not doing me any good. And it's a Sunday, so I think it'd be a 2-strike anyway. You know what's funny is I'm not a drinker, and I didn't know that liquor stores weren't open on Sunday. And one day I thought, I'm going to get my husband a bottle of whiskey, and I found out that they're not open, and I felt so embarrassed. I'm a grown-ass woman. I had no idea.
That's not a bad thing at all.
It's like I didn't know.
So, Jen, you got a lot going on. We're just going to let you talk about your give. Look, we've posted her all the information for that raffle. You guys get in on that raffle.
So
and I heard you talking about it. So there's 2 things. There's 2 things going on there. You're right about that. They're 2 different raffles. And although I do love support, if you want to send me additional support or separate support and be like, Jen, this is for you to chase your dreams, do that. But our big push right now is to fund our season. So we're in our 8th year of Kids Fish 2. If you guys haven't been following us all along, I know a lot of people we met this year at Sharkathon that we had never met before. And it was so fun for us to come down and meet a lot of folks that we knew and followed, but we never put a face to them. And that was a great time for us to really connect with some great people in the industry. And we gave a few of these Vikings away, these same Esprits away last year. And it's an incredible kayak for surf fishing. And I don't know why in the almost 10 years it's been in America, no one thought to promote it that way. But as we're losing some of the legendary Tim Niemeyer boats, like the Scupper Pro and things like this, boats that the Frenzy, these were those great lightweight, throw them down. I bet you the parking lot at Sharkathon was a sea of Tim Niemeyer's creation. I looked out there and it's almost all I could see were, Scupper, it was a Scupper Pro or a Frenzy on over 80% of the rooftops. And I was like, okay, this is cool. And, we had given that Esprit away at that event as well. And, it's 54 pounds, super lightweight. It comes with 2 built-in rod holders. It comes with your Railblazer ports for your safety flag, your light, and your rod holder for the front if you want an additional one, or if you want to have like a phone or a video camera. So it comes ready to go. It has all the rigging down the side, whatever you might need your ropes for. Everybody uses them for different things, whether it be an anchor trolley or just to clip off your extra stuff too, or what have you. And it has 2 dry hatches as well. 6-year warranty. Viking kayaks are made in New Zealand, so this isn't a China product, nothing like that. They've been around for over 20 years. The kayak brand itself is partnered with Railblazer, so those ports, those star ports, and those rod holders that are pre-built in are Railblazer products, so they are ready to basically pair with your Railblazer, which is pretty awesome. And so we thought, this would be a great thing to add, because we were looking last year at how great the feedback was from that boat. We know that Sharkathon had good 5 and 6 footers, and not a lot of people were launching anything out. And Jen Merchant, she's one of our national brand ambassadors, and she's like, I'm sending it. And she went out and she dropped some baits. She got through that stuff and dropped some baits and stayed on top of the kayak the whole way. And she landed
Jen
herself
Merchant's a beast.
Oh, she is. And she landed herself a 5.5 footer, I believe, and as well as a black tip, as well as a pretty decent bull red in that tournament. So that's a testament of the ability for anyone. A lot of people are like, well, yeah, if you're a really, strong man or something like that, maybe you can do that. I'm like, no, you know what? You can be a feminine woman that's a mama and do it. And Jen Merchant slays it every single time. We're blessed to have her on our boat as well. And then if you look at the offshore capabilities, if you follow Eric Oslin, he's a big, fierce presence down here, and we've got him in our boat as well, and he's had some experience with it. And when I have people like that will put their name behind the brand, I know we're dealing with a good product for the surf and for the safety of our paddlers. We want them to get right back into land the catch that they dropped the bait for.
Yeah, these Viking kayaks, they're not junk.
No, they are not.
They're not a big production kayak. They are made to do exactly what they're made to do.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that, because that's kind of the point behind the brand. Some people are like, if they're not familiar with the brand, and it's been solely an offshore brand for so long, because it does have a specific purpose. Doesn't mean it's not good for rivers and bays and backwaters, because it also is. But it was made for the surf. It was made to handle that. And we've enjoyed
if it's made to handle the surf, it'll dang sure handle a little old river or a bay for sure.
That's exactly what's up. But that's just one of the many things. So that's one of the things that we have. And to get in on that entry. And I'll be honest, when we threw that thing up a couple of weeks ago, we thought this is great, and we're not thinking of our economy and it's off season. And I'm like, we've only sold 6 entries. We got to do better than that. So we were supposed to draw at 7, and I was like, you know what? We'll go live. And if you guys are available at 10, because I'm on my first day of pre-fishing the Woman Bass Pro Tour as a boater in the morning is my first day of official practice. So there'll be little sleep for me anyway tonight. I'm jacked up.
That's awesome.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm buying a chance right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here,
and I can just read down the list real easy.
So look how easy this is. I just pulled up my phone. Watch this.
My phone gonna ding. And while that's awesome. That's what's up. I appreciate you.
Bought a chance right there.
Sweet. And if you guys aren't familiar with us, even though
easy.
we're going into our 8th year, even though we're proud partners with Texas Parks and Wildlife for our 3rd year, we've been teaching the angler education program with Texas Parks and Wildlife for that long. We are now national. We teach clinics all the way from Florida to Texas, from one east coast of Florida all the way over, into central Texas and North Texas, northeast Texas more so than northwest Texas. I don't get up there. There ain't a whole lot of water over there. So,
Yeah.
um,
So tell us about what it is that you're doing. That like I know you
yeah.
just started a new tournament trail or whatnot. So
Well, this is the
just
11th year of it. We're just taking ownership over that tournament series. So the Lone Star Kayak Series started in 2013. It has been a very long-standing trail in the state of Texas. It is the only specific redfish kayak tournament trail that exists that I'm aware of that is a series with a championship. COVID did a number on the series. The owners at the time were involved in some other things in life and passed it off to us, and we weren't in a great place ourselves, so it suffered a little bit for a year or so. We brought it back last year, had a great turnout for the team event to kick off the season, and now we're going into the 11th season of the Lone Star Kayak Series. The first event is going to be honoring Warriors Weekend, and I don't know if you're familiar with those guys. They're out of Victoria. Every April they have a muster. This is their 18th year. They have that muster over in Aransas County, and it is to recognize and honor the Purple Heart veterans who are here, our local ones. It's not something that it's we're going to go help all the veterans. It is a specific to our local veterans. It's boots on the ground, hands on. Every single Purple Heart veteran that's honored is given an opportunity to come out and go out and compete for the day. And then captains from all around come back out in October, and they take those Purple Heart veterans. They take them out to compete for the day, and everybody's fish go towards the pool of the Purple Heart veteran. It's the most incredible outreach that I've been a part of, and Ron Cochin is the president of that organization. So this first tournament, the first round, will be in honor of him. We'll be hosting that at Charlotte Plumbers right there in Rockport, across from the Fulton Harbor Inn. So it's on the water. We'll be able to do a live release right back there on the water. So we're really excited for that event. And so, and when we talk about tournaments and tournament fishing, some of them are for the highest dollar bidder, and no, we're going for 75 grand. This is not a $75,000 payout, but it is a 75% payout. So it's 100% side pot payout. 75% of the tournament entries goes back to 25% of the field. So it pays out a long list too. So you got 100 guys fish it, 25 guys are taking home money. So even if you come in 25th, you're going to at least earn your money back. So it's a nice format. That was the original format that when these guys started it in 2013, we're keeping it that traditional format. This year's theme is called Rock the Port, and every single event in the series will take place in a port, with the championship in November following Sharkathon, and Roy's Bait and Tackle is our title sponsor for that championship. So it should be a fun year, and you don't have to fish all 4 events. You can fish just a couple of them. If you win one, you're in the championship, and then it's the top 25 of each event will advance over to the championship, and then you can also win a shot in by being in the top 25 of the AOY at the end of the year. So if you fish 1 or 2 events and you have a great, turnout on those 2, but you don't win it, you could still possibly get in on AOY points.
Awesome.
Lots of ways to get on the championship. So, and then let me read down this incredible list of other than kayak that we have in the raffle. So secondary raffle, and all those details are up there. This is just $5 to get in this one. This is an easy one to get in, and this funds our Kids Fish 2 outreach. And I'll tell you guys a little bit more about what we do with that after I go down this list. But there's an Alba Garcia Revo Beast low profile reel. It's about a $329 reel. If you've never seen that thing, it is incredible. We've got an American made custom blackfin rod, spinning rod with a 4000 series reel paired up with it. We have a big ugly stick, and it's a 10-footer. It's meant for your pier, jerking up some stuff on the pier if you're down with the ugly stick. If you don't have that, that $300 budget for a rod, we got a great $100 ugly stick for you. But this one you could win for an entry for $5. We've got Red Tail Republic sunglasses. These guys are local to Corpus Christi, and I don't know if you guys have some sunglasses sponsored to the page. If you don't, we might be able to get you guys a pair of these over, and you guys can raffle them off yourself for your own charity of cause. We love
awesome.
Red Tail Republic. We've been doing business with Nino for a long time, and when we do stuff, we love doing local. And Nino's a fantastic dude. We've got the kayak cushion. If you're not familiar with that, the Cush Life is a big thing we'll be pushing this year. They have quick dry kayak cushions that can also be used for cooler cushions on the boat, bench cushions at the Little League game, any kind of thing like that. They're really, really great. We got one of those up for grabs. We've got a Fins Braid prize pack. If you guys haven't messed around with some Fins Braid, 30 years, American made. I love the American made products, and that's another one of them. We've got a Team Rain Shadow swag bag with a Team Rain Shadow hat and Team Rain Shadow drawstring bag. We've got some exotic hat exotic apparel hats with we have one with a marlin and one with a dolphin on it. And then we've got the Yak Gear crate with rod holders. And this is the original Yak Gear crate that came out about 10 years ago when Bill Bragman came on the scene. So it's pretty awesome. You can't get that anymore. That was an ACK specialty product.
It's basically a really nice milk crate.
It is. And the cool thing about that is it doesn't have to go on a kayak. You can put it, you can put it in your little caddy that you pull down to the pier. You can throw it in the back to take out with you in the surf. And because of it being a crate, you don't have as much of a sand issue and things getting in there. Yeah, it's a great crate. We've got a Railblazer prize pack, which is the old Railblazer swag bag full of great Railblazer products that you can use on your boat or on your kayak, because Railblazer has went national with TH Marine. If you guys didn't know that, they bought them last year, and Railblazer is now a really great product for both boat and kayak. We've got Texas Rattler jig heads and a spoons pack from those guys. Hard Life Fishing, another Corpus brand, brought us like a stupid, like we could draw for days. It's one of those, everybody's going to win something for as much stuff as he came and donated to this giveaway. So he's like, Jen, I heard you're doing a giveaway. And he just came with like things. So he's got a bunch of, he's got a bunch of his stuff there, as well as guided boat trip with Pure South Fishing, Captain Josh McNaughton. He's a former IFA champion, IFA Angler of the Year, and Elite Redfish Series champion. He is now guiding down in Rockport, so you could win a guided boat trip with him. And if you want to wade and go out on the boat, if you're a wader, you can also do that with him. Kayak guided trip with me. And believe it or not, people actually want to go do that because I'm super fun.
You bet. You bet they do.
Yeah, they do. It's a good time. And then, of course, we have a kayak rental up for grabs, too, where you just come pick one up for the day and take it out. And that's any boat that you'd like, including the Blue Sky Angler 360. That tends to be our number one rental, man. That thing is a beast.
Yes, it is.
Did you guys, if you haven't been following me for a long time, about 4 years ago, my 22-year-old and my 18-year-old, they were, 14 and almost 18. And we were down there in Galveston, down by the ship channel. I don't know if you know, at East Beach. So it's not where the pretty stuff is. It's where all the ugly stuff is. And too many parties that probably shouldn't happen on the beach go on down there. Mm-hmm. But it's a great place to shark fish in the summertime. So my boys were like, Mom, we're not ready to go yet. And they took the Blue Sky. They took one cast net for bait, a bait bucket, and a falcon rod with a Calcutta, I think like a 40 wide. They set off together on the Blue Sky out into the ship channel to go catch a shark. They called me about an hour later on FaceTime, and I heard one of them say, I think it's a shark. I couldn't see him. They just were facing the water, and the other one goes, oh, that's not good. And then you see this like 5.5 foot shark come up by the kayak, and then one of the boys is like, oh, shit. And the call ends. And for like 2 hours, I can't get a hold of the boys, and I'm like, oh, my God, the shark has drugged them out. I'm thinking all of the mom worst, but their phone just had died. And like 2 hours later, my almost 18-year-old sends me a photo from back at the house, and it's the meat's all staked out to go in the oven with all the proper.
Oh, nice. Hey, boys will be boys, Mom.
They will be. That's up on my old TikTok on Tackle Ted. I'll have to go find that and repurpose that today. That was a fun time a couple of years ago. I was scared though for a minute, but I was like, yeah, that's my offspring right there.
For sure. So yeah, her Cash App is still up, guys. So
it's kids.
You seen how easy it was for me to. Yeah. I bought one earlier, so I was just gonna buy one on the show just to show how easy it is. It's just so easy to do it real quick.
And you can go on that same Kids Fish 2, that same Cash App. You can type that into Facebook, and you can see the last 7 years of what we've done. Last year alone, we reached over 300 families, and these are zero charge events. It's not like there's a low fee or something like that. These are zero charge events. We have hosted over 200 fishing clinics since 2017 when we got our Angler Ed certification with Texas Parks and Wildlife. Our largest event was last year, the first Saturday after ICAST in Central Florida. We had over 150 people for a parking lot fishing clinic. Like, it's not like we were out ripping fish out of the water. It was just a true hands-on educational clinic where we do a roundtable session is how we teach it. And what that is where when they get there, they're handed a number and they're in that round. And if it's round one, then it's storytelling, and they're going to be grouped up in appropriate age, like 6 to 8 years old. And they start with telling me stories. And at this point that I get to do the storytelling, and I find out which kids might have some ability, which don't. And then I know how to help them without embarrassing them on their knowledge. Then the next group of kids is like 8 to 11. They'll go to bait casting and bait catching, and they'll go over there and they'll learn how to use the cast net. They'll learn how to harvest bait, what you can legally keep, what you can't legally keep. Then we have kids that are grouped up in the next age group, usually 11 to 13. These guys are learning how to physically cast a push button and a spin cast. We don't teach bait casters until they get a little bit older and have been in the program for a little bit. We teach that. That's kind of an earned thing, so they got to be there for a little bit. And we've got kids that have been in the program for several years. And then the final group will do some type of safety. So then they kind of rotate around in these groups. And what this does is it lets you have a real hands-on event. It keeps the numbers small, and it also groups the kids in a large enough age range where you can kind of see who's got abilities and who doesn't. And it keeps you, as a mom of 6, the worst thing you can do for a kid is embarrass them publicly or make them feel like they can't do something.
Sure, right.
But you have to find that out when you're doing a short clinic. You got to find out who can do what without asking those questions. And that's the way that I've been able to kind of figure that out. And so we do that. We do that all over their 3-hour clinics. Everyone leaves with all the knowledge they need to catch their own bait, to be safe on the water, to take that bait they caught and turn it into a bigger fish. And then also they learn how to, tell a good fish tale.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, you guys, follow along with Jen Nolan Fishing, all the stuff she does. Get on Facebook. There's a lot going on. They do their own lives. They do a lot of giveaways. They do a lot of raffles, and they do a lot of fishing. So
and
you
know
guys,
why we do that?
Why you do that?
In this industry, there's 2 things you can do with what little bit of money you have to market your company. You can take your money and pay somebody else that doesn't have the same passion as you, but maybe they know how to whip the words, or they know how to, whatever. And you can take that money and invest it in someone who may never actually fish to tell your story or share your story. Or you can take that same budget and put it in a product. Like for us, out of our store, we have our own shop. So we take that budget that maybe somebody would have, like a $3,000 budget for the quarter. Instead of us taking that money and paying someone else that may not be as passionate or may not even be as careful with our brand, and we turn that into product that we either use ourselves and we've gotten it through our brand promoters, or it's something we purchase and we sell in our shop, or it's something that has been just given to us to honor what we do. So we would rather take it and do that. It takes a lot more of our time, and it takes a lot of more commitment and energy, because it'd be easy to just write the check and walk away, right? Go do what I want to do. Right. But I've just found there's so much more value. And over the years, worked for Bass Pro Shops. I worked for large retailers in the state of Texas. I've seen it done both ways, and I've always seen they use the word ROI all the time. My return on investment there's no dollar value placed with it. It's who's really learning, who's really taking this, this true tackle boxes over Xboxes mentality to help families actually plug into each other instead of into, some electronics. So we have a really big theme behind it. Yeah.
Amen to that. So you guys be sure to jump on that raffle, help them out, get in on the other raffle, $5 on one raffle, $20 on the kayak raffle. Check her out online.
And if y'all aren't sold on this kayak yet, just go to YouTube, look up Viking Kayak Surfing, and watch the guys, and they take the Aspire out, and
it's a fun playboat too. It's fun to play in those waves with too.
Yeah, and so they handle these crazy waves.
I'm gonna win it. I got 2 chances in on it. I'm gonna win it.
Heck yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what. I believe in manifestation, buddy.
I'm gonna manifest right now.
So if y'all are not sold on the kayak yet, y'all just go check them out. There's all kind of YouTube videos of guys taking massive waves and going through rough surf and everything else.
Because I don't have a drone yet, Jen. So if this kayak gets in my hand, it's going to be maxed out to the max.
And let me tell you,
anybody else wins it, they're going
don't fish anyway.
Drones to carry their stuff out with.
You got to be awake.
They don't earn it.
Guy's giving you a hard time.
You got to be awake enough to actually kayak baits out or drone baits out.
Lucy, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping in the lawn chair?
No, he ditches the beach and goes finds a house.
Well, here's the deal, Jen. Listen, these boys that I fish with now, they have drones. So take it out.
Oh, they do.
And listen,
it's like
and
the chasing sonar of the bass industry.
And then they got drills. Then they got drills to bring it back in. So what the hell do I need to do? I just get in my chair. I got this.
I'm about that traditional drop.
As long as them boys keep their batteries charged, I can stay my ass in that chair.
That's funny. Hey, and if your boys that are watching this, if they don't win this kayak, we are local. We do have this. We have several of these in our rental fleet. They are available if anyone wants to grab one. And then during Sharkathon, just out of the kindness of our hearts, First come, first serve. I think we're going to open it up on October 1st, but however many are left in our rental fleet at the end of this coming season, we're going to have available if anybody wants to grab one up. So they have kayaks to run baits out. We'll be donating another kayak to Sharkathon, but we'll have our whole rental fleet available at no charge. Obviously, we'd love donations, but we're going to bring that down for Sharkathon to make sure everybody's got a kayak to run baits out in that wants one.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Because they going to need it.
They gonna need it. Hopefully, it's not 6-footers again. Dadgummit.
They probably,
Yeah, you might have some kayaks going down the beach.
Look, I was looking. I don't know if y'all saw me. I was set up. I had all the kayaks laid out on the beach, and I kept looking at the surf. And I looked at my husband. I was like, I kind of want a full send, but my kids are still little.
Well,
Jen done raised hers.
I can tell you this much:
Jen said YOLO.
if it's 6 foot surf and you're bringing your product down there and saying, "Hey, look, this is almost the worst conditions that you could ever take my product and go."
Yep, and you can go back and look at Jen's post. You can
that's
go
pretty
look
good,
at Jen's post from it. Yeah, she went full send with that thing, man.
Yeah,
so
just take it.
She's true living proof.
All right, Miss Nolan. Well, we sure appreciate you coming
All right,
on.
everybody wear your life jackets too. I don't want to not say that. I don't care how cool you are. That water doesn't care either. So wear your life jacket always. Proper
right,
fit
Jim.
PFD. We'll see you guys.
We'll get everybody over to your raffle. We'll get everybody over your page. We'll get you
Appreciate
checked out. Hopefully by 10 o'clock tonight, I'm the proud owner of a new Viking kayak.
I'd love for that. I'd love for that to be the thing. All right, guys. We'll see y'all.
We'll see you. Thanks so much, Jen.
Thanks.
We need to hook Jen up with DNA. I bet Jen would have a blast at Fish Fest.
I bet she would bring some kayaks out just to let people hang out and surf in.
I bet you she would do that.
I bet you she would.
That would be awesome.
She left in a hurry. She didn't even hang out backstage.
She
has places to go.
She's got a tournament she's got to prepare for. She's tournament.
For sure.
She's in the tournament mindset right now. So we appreciate her for even coming on.
Well, I think that's about all we got tonight, Ty. We're bumping an hour, so I think that's about all we got tonight, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm tired of looking at your face.
Man, I'm telling you, dude. Y'all guys hop on over to Texas Shark Radio and pop in my inbox. Drop me all your information. I'm gonna be taking for real thinking about filling Ty's spot this week. So you guys jump over there. I'm gonna be taking applications for sure.
Captain Davy Wright. I need her number. Jen, she's still in the chat, y'all. So
her.
I bet she already called DNA and planned to. So there you go. There you go. So you can. It sounds like there might be some testing out on those kayaks over there at the Fish Fest as well. So y'all get ready for that.
She has a list. Look, she put up a list of everything. Cash App 25 entries there. There's everything that I can get on the screen. It's longer than that.
So y'all have till 10 o'clock to jump into that, and if y'all don't,
good, don't.
Well,
if you want it, go get it. If you don't, miss out on it.
Less entries for me to have to deal with.
How many chances did you buy, Ty?
I'm not gonna say.
You ain't bought none.
How much you want to bet?
I bet you a kayak if you win it.
No, I just know Anthony's churning in his seat right now because I already know Anthony put in for this kayak, so he's probably like, "Y'all stop putting in."
Well, if anybody in our group wins it, it'll be great because I'm gonna try it out. And hopefully we can get Jen on board with us and get us one to use this year or something.
I mean,
we got a couple of kayak only events that we're going to fish that we're going to need that because I'm a kayak only guy anyway.
Well, you ain't going to be kayaking anyways. It'll be me out there. So,
hey, buddy, let me tell you something. Just because I took a year break don't mean that I ain't going to smash white caps this year.
I'm in better shape than you are.
Boy, please. I just watched you pack down a 4-pound plate of food a while ago.
I'm hungry, man.
I know you. If you're still hungry, Ty, good.
Not wrong, dude. That's literally the only food I've eaten all day. So leave me alone.
Roger, you need a yak? Get in on it.
Roger, yeah, get it's $20, man. $20 for $1,000 kayak. That's one piece of bait. So, I mean, there's no reason not to at least put an entry in, and luck could be favoring you. Roger's won one of our raffles, hasn't he?
Roger has won a raffle here.
See, Roger, you're lucky enough. Just get in on it.
I don't remember what he won. He won something.
And then $5. Put in 20. So if y'all do $25, you can win all kinds of things.
Wait, what's the date today?
What is
Oh.
this?
It's the first show of the month. We were supposed to give away a cup.
Oh my God.
But we'll do it next week.
I mean, we can still do it.
No, we'll do it next week.
All right. So we'll do it next week. All right. So we're doing a cup giveaway next week, y'all. I think we have Nick Fuller coming on next week. And who else?
I'm going to say that probably old Mr. Bill Manziel is probably going to make an appearance next week. Talk about some new stuff he's got going on. Bow rods. They got Eric Osland's new rods going on. They got, I don't know, they got a bunch of stuff going on. They got rain shadow, stuff with rain shadow, bats and worked out. Yeah, so we're going to bring him on. And then, I don't know, he's going to talk about a lot of stuff.
Okay. And then also, guys, I do plan on having Nick Meyer on soon. We might have to do like a long show next week, and because there's also some things I want Nick Meyer to come on and talk about, and yeah, so we're still talking about his movement too, and how we can help him out fighting the pins issue. You commented as YouTube and Facebook.
Because I
it's a milestone follower. That's what it is.
That's right. That's your milestone follower. There you go. Okay.
Awesome.
I don't see it, but
why don't you have one of those, Nick?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So Nick Meyer will be on and everything. He does have one. So it was an awesome show, guys. Don't forget D&A Productions. Bring their Fish Fest. Bring their thing back up.
Oh, hey, one more thing. Listen.
What?
1 week till the Real Hustlers drum tournament, Texas City Dykes. 1 week. It is next week on this day. So you guys,
oh man, I was gonna go shark fishing, dude.
You guys don't forget, it's a sign in there. So it's a 1 day tournament. Get with Real Hustler guys, get with Brian, Thomas, all them guys. There it is. So that is next week. We are a promoter of that event. And so you guys get over there and catch some drums.
Yeah.
All right, Ty. It's 8 o'clock, buddy. We've kept everybody long enough. We appreciate everybody for coming on. We're still taking sponsorships through the end of this month. We have picked up a couple of new sponsors, but we're very, very excited about. And we're hoping that we get to do a lot more for you guys this year with our sponsors. So,
yeah. So we are going. Yeah.
Where are we going, Ty?
I don't even know. I'm tired, dude.
So this is what I'm dealing with, y'all. This is what I'm dealing with. I can't. Good Lord. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We are Texas Shark Radio. I'm your host, Lukey Smith.
On the better looking one, Ty Smith.
I knew it was coming. You guys have a fantastic week. We will see y'all right here again next week, Sunday at 7 o'clock. Thank you, guys.
Peace out.